Easy, guys. I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time. Except, once my pants are on, I make gold records.
What's going on, everybody out there in YouTube land and the vinyl community? Spin Doctor and his Vinyl Mayhem YouTube channel is back with a video. That's right. Kindle is back. No, it's been a while, guys. As most of you know, a lot going on with the family, but I'm happy to report Lindsay, my wife, will be returning back to work, not this week, but next week, given the full bill of health by the doctor. I mean, she can't lift more than 20 pounds, but she's able to do all the other stuff. So really happy about that. She's doing physical therapy now. So yeah, hope everyone had a good holiday, having a good spring break, all that good stuff. I'm actually here all by my lonesome. My two oldest girls got an apartment together. So my wife, Lindsay, and my youngest are over there right now, helping them get stuff situated. So it's kind of weird, but well, won't get into all that. Anyway, I figured I'd do something a little bit different. Haven't done one of these kinds of videos in a while, but I wanted to talk about compilations, best ofs, greatest hits, all that good stuff. And when is that good enough? As Van Halen, Sammy Hagar would say, it's good enough. Yeah, you know, sometimes that's just good enough. You don't need the full discography of a band or an artist. A best of compilation will do you. A little dab will do you. And so I want to talk about some artists that for me, a compilation is good enough. Now again, this is all, you know, for everyone it's different. You know, I have to say some artists I want almost everything. Some artists I'm not that way. And so bring it on, because I know I'm going to catch some flack for some of this. For some, hopefully I won't. But hey, that's what it's all about, right? Sharing your opinions. Again, opinions. This isn't fact. This isn't the cold hard truth. This is just one guy's opinion, sharing it with you. So starting off with some softballs. Here we go. The Carpenters. Yeah, what is this song called again? I've already forgotten. I guess it's just greatest hits. This is a nice copy though, in the shrink, got the hype sticker, all that good stuff. But the Carpenters, come on, everyone loves the Carpenters. You know, Karen Carpenter, that's nice smooth voice on that A&M label right there. Got all the great hits you want, you know, we've only just begun. On top of the world, looking down on... Anyway, I'm not gonna sing. But yeah, I don't want all of their albums. I just want the hits. You know, listen to her beautiful voice. Whether or not she's playing drums on those tracks, I really don't know. But yeah, you know, so Carpenters is a good one. Bread, again, bring them on, I know. Yes, I like these bands. But Bread, I remember Carpenters and Bread, my mom would have that playing in the car at home and all that stuff. But Bread... You know, Bread had some great songs, actually. But yeah, I only need a best of Bread. Their albums, I mean, I'm sure they were good, but I only know the hits, and so that's all I want to hear. That's the stuff that was on the radio. That's the stuff I heard my mom playing. So yeah, I only need that. Here we go. This one, all right. This is actually new. This came out, I think, end of last year, beginning of this year. But Neil Diamond, come on, everyone needs some Neil Diamond in their life. Some Sweet Caroline, you know, some Love on the Rocks, some America. We could all use some real America right now, but not getting into that. But yeah, Neil Diamond, this is a great, all his best on one LP. And I mean, we got some great stuff on here. I Said, Sweet Caroline, Forever in Blue Jeans, Song Sung Blue, September Morn, Cherry Cherry, Solitary Man, America. Come on. What are we talking about here? Some of the greatest songs ever written by a man who is not like any other man. Come on. Speaking of America, why not America's Greatest Hits? You know, I know the Rhino Reserves just came out for their first album, and then of course Hemlock Productions doing those double 45s. I don't need all that. I just need the hits. Give me Horse with No Name. Give me what's it called? Going brain dead all of a sudden. Funny how that works, isn't it? Give me Sandman. Give me Ventura Highway. Don't Cross the River. Muskrat Love. Yeah, Muskrat Love I'm talking about. Sister Golden Hair. That was the one I was trying to think of, actually. But yeah, Tin Man. That's all I need. That's all I need. I don't need those albums because I don't know anything else on those albums. Okay. This one, I'm not gonna lie, I could use maybe one more album by this band. But Tommy James. So Tommy James was kind of a singles, and the Shondells, of course, was kind of a singles thing, which is why I have this. When the Shondells broke up, he went solo. He had one song that was a big hit, really big hit, Dragging the Line. And that's that right here. It's actually a promo 45. A disc jockey. It's not really a promo. But yeah, I mean, Crimson and Clover, Crystal Blue Persuasion, Hanky Panky, Money Money, I Think We're Alone. Who would have known that all the hits from the 80s were actually hits back in the 60s, right? But yeah, this is a great best of. I will say this, I am looking for a really nice copy of Crimson and Clover because that is a really great kind of pop psych album. A lot of weird guitar sounds going on in that album. So wanting to get that, but just for a best of, yeah, this is the way to go. This one brings back some memories here. BJ Thomas, 16 Greatest Hits. This brings back memories because my dad had a cassette of this, and BJ Thomas had such an amazing voice, but so many hits on this here on the radio. Hooked on a Feeling, Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head, I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry. One of my all-time favorites, by the way, this is in the shrink. This thing was so nice when I found it. Rock and Roll Lullaby, Billy and Sue, I love that song. And Mama, tell you what, that'll make you cry. But just so many great tunes on this one. I'm very happy that I found this. Super cheap too, but all the songs I need of BJ Thomas right there. Let's change it up a bit. Now, bands from the 60s and 70s, well, let's say the 60s first. Like Motown bands and kind of doo-wop bands. They were mainly singles bands. They started to put out albums later on in the 60s, but they mainly put out singles. And so I'm not going to go get every single, but once these greatest hits or compilations came out, you can get those. Like the Four Tops. Love the Four Tops. Great songs. Shake Me, Wake Me, I Can't Help Myself, Ass Lonely, Bernadette, come on. It's the Same Old Song, Standing in the Shadows of Love. I mean, so many great songs on that Motown label. Love the Four Tops. Great stuff. Had to pick this one up. And you can normally find these pretty cheap too. That's the great thing about a lot of these compilations. You can find them cheap most of the time. And so, yeah, you're getting all the songs you love by a band or a group or an artist. You can get them fairly cheap. Aretha Franklin. Now, I know this one will probably catch me some flack because a lot of people love a lot of her albums. And I get that. Again, I'm more of a song person when it comes to her. So, Respect. Of course, that's an Otis Redding great, but Respect. Baby, I Love You. Natural Woman. Chain of Fools. Think. The House That Jack Built. I Say a Little Prayer for You. Stuff like that. Aretha's Gold, this was a big, big selling album when it came out on that Atlantic label. So yeah, all the Aretha I need is right here. Amazing voice, of course. Aretha, one of the all-time greats. If you're gonna buy just one Aretha, that's the one to buy, and that's why I have it. I love, love, love this band, the Drifters. Again, mainly a singles band or group or whatever you want to call it. And if you're gonna get one, the Golden Hits. Now this is a reissue that came out a few years back, and this was actually cut from the analog tapes by, who was it cut by? I don't remember, but this thing sounds absolutely fantastic. I think this was done by Rhino because it's on Atlantic, but yeah, you're getting everything you want. Under the Boardwalk, up on the Roof, There Goes My Baby, This Magic Moment, Save the Last Dance for Me, Some Kind of Wonderful on Broadway, come on. And my personal favorite, Saturday Night at the Movies. All I need right there. All I need. All I need. Anyway, another one, Wilson Pickett's Greatest Hits. This is a 2 LP set. And what's great about this is this has all the stuff from the 60s and his 70s when he started to get a little more funky. So you've got like Hey Jude, You Keep Me Hanging On. Oh, geez, what's that one? That was... Anyway, oh yeah, Mama Told Me Not to Come. But then you've got stuff like Land of a Thousand Dances, Mustang Sally, In the Midnight Hour. I mean, everything you want is right here. 2 LP, and I picked this thing up for like $10, I want to say. Again, Atlantic label, of course, but Wilson Pickett, one of the all-time greats. Everything I need from him right here on this. If you can find this, pick it up. It's amazing. Absolutely love having that. This just came out by Kraft put it out. The Best of Isaac Hayes on Stax. Hello, come on. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's done a lot of great things, but the theme from Shaft, Walk On By, Never Can Say Goodbye, The Look of Love, the theme from The Men, Joy, I Stand Accused, by the time I get to Phoenix, this thing is great, and it sounds great, because Kraft does amazing work. So I was very happy to pick this up when this came out, I want to say last year. So yeah, The Best of Isaac Hayes. Very happy I picked this up. I just recently picked up this one. Sly and the Family Stone's Greatest Hits. Some people, I'm sure, will give me flack for not having some of just their regular albums, but this has all I want. I mean, really, really. Everyday People, Dance to the Music, You Can Make It If You Try, Come On, Stand/Fun, Everybody Is a Star, Thank You, I Want to Take You Higher. I mean, Sly and the Family Stone, so great. So some great soul funkiness, so good. And this is a first press on that yellow Epic label, which is really awesome. It's a gatefold as well. Sly and the Family Stone, you can't go wrong with them. Love Sly and the Family Stone. Gonna catch some flack for this one, I know, because I don't have his. I don't have any of his just regular albums, but for me, when it comes to Bob Marley, I'm happy with Legend. I know people say, oh, his albums are so great, his deep tracks. I get it. For me, just give me these. I'm happy. And I believe it or not, to me, this is a great pressing. This Abbey Road Half-Speed Master sounds fantastic. And I picked this thing up for a steal a few years back too. Very happy to have this. But bring it on, I know. I can't believe you don't have any of his regular stuff. I remember I was showing that when I got it a few years back, and somebody commented, I can't believe you have that, man. You should have like Rustamine Vibration, blah, 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 blah. And he saw that I had like a bunch of Tom Petty albums in the back. He's like, if you should have any greatest hits album, it should be Tom Petty, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, dude, whatever, you know. Anyway. Rod Stewart. I love Rod Stewart, honestly. He's got so many albums. This was his solo stuff from like the 70s on. So you've got stuff like Maggie May, although I think that came out in like late 60s. But you got Tonight's the Night We're Gonna Make It Happen. The first cut is The Deepest, You're in My Heart, Hot Legs, Do You Think I'm Sexy, Young Turks. Love Young Turks. I don't know what it is about that. There's just something about it. His Forever Young, I like it better than Bob Dylan's. Sorry, I do. It's technically a different song, but it's got the same. It's like the same. It's the same. I don't know how to describe it. I read an article about it one time, but anyway. Rhythm of the Heart. Have I Told You? Anyway, this is a great 2 LP set. This came out I think last year too. I got this from Big Love Vinyl actually. Big Love Vinyl. Check them out online. Yeah, love this one. Might catch some flack for this one. The Guess Who. All I Want is their greatest hits. American Woman, No Sugar Tonight, These Eyes, Laughing, Undone, stuff like that. I don't need all their albums. Just give me the good stuff. Yeah, just give me the good stuff. That's all I need. Now this one, I will say I have like 1 or 2 of their albums as well, but when I just want to listen to some great songwriting, some great dual stuff, give me this right here. Love me some Hall & Oates. Hall & Oates, best-selling duo of all time. Yeah, take that, Simon and Garfunkel. Great stuff right here. I need to hurry up. This video is going longer. This one's going to probably get me some flack as well. I love the Beach Boys. I actually have quite a few of their albums. Well, not quite a few. I have like 3 or 4 of their albums. But when I just want to listen, they have so many songs. And not all of their early albums are great. But this has all of their great early stuff. Their songs are timeless. I just put this on in the background, and before I know it, I'm singing along to every single song. Great 2 LP set. So good. I have a couple band albums because I think the Self-Titled and Music from the Pink are just superb albums. But after that, I'm just more like, give me the hits right here. Very best of the band. This is actually the reissue that just came out. First time been reissued in like 40 years. I decided to pick that up. I love Eddie Money, but I love his hits. This needs to be reissued, by the way. Never been reissued. And this actually was a club pressing, so it only came out like for that. So kind of hard to find, but this has everything you want. Every hit is on here. You name it, it's on here. Yeah, so great. What else we got? BTO, Bachman Turnover. Speaking of the Guess Who, they have a lot of albums. They're always cheap. So is this, and this has all the hits from those albums. That's all I want. Taking care of business right here. We're taking care of business. It's great stuff. This one might catch me some flack too. Glad they went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame last year. Bad Company. Now, granted, they've released this was only from the first 6 albums. They have some albums after this that came out that have some hits on it. So there is another compilation that came out, but this is the original that came out in the 70s or early 80s. I don't remember. But this has the big stuff, Bad Company, Feel Like Making Love, Johnny Was a School, Shooting Star, yeah. Run with the Pack, Can't Get Enough, yeah. Rock and Roll Fantasy, yeah. Good stuff. The good stuff, of course. What else we got? I'm not the hugest Elvis Costello fan, and so, yeah, I'm not going to buy his albums. I'm just going to buy a best of, and this one does it right here. I've only seen this like a couple times, and so I had to pick it up. So if you're not sure about Elvis Costello, because, that's one thing I'll say is everyone in the VC seems to love Elvis Costello. And so I was like, I don't, he's, you know, so I picked this up. And it's good for me. REM, REO Speedwagon, same thing. I'm not going to buy all those albums. Just give me the hits. I mean, I'm good with Keep on Loving You and Can't Fight This Feeling, you know, Time for Me to Fly and Riding the Storm Out, all that good stuff. It's right here. Here we go. Don't Fear the Reaper, baby. Blue Oyster Cult has so many albums, and all their albums have like one song that I like, maybe. I had this CD when it came out, and so very happy to pick this up on vinyl for the first time when Music on Vinyl did this. It's got everything you need. Godzilla, Don't Fear the Reaper, Cities on Flame, Burning for You, everything you need. Going Through the Motions, yeah. Love this album. And it says compilation produced by Bruce Dickinson. Now I've wondered, is that really the case, or were they just capitalizing on the Saturday Night Live skit? Because this came out around the same time, and so I'm just wondering if that's a joke. I've never been able to actually prove that, because it says it right there. I've never really been able to prove that. So Eagles are great, but I'm not an album guy with the Eagles. Give me the hits. One of the greatest selling albums of all time right here. Hotel California right here. Come on. Come on. Dire Straits. Love their hits. I will say Making Movies is a amazing album. Love that album more than I love Money for Nothing, or Brothers in Arms, or they're self-titled. But give me the hits. Another one I'll catch some flack for. Creedence. They don't have a bad album, but they have some bad songs on their albums. These are all their great songs. Volume 1, Volume 2. A little bit harder to find Volume 2. I'm trying to hurry. This has gone longer than it was supposed to. I grabbed more records than I should have. Elvis. Give me the hits. Right here. That's all I need. Now, I will say this. Ramones. I'm probably going to buy some more Ramones, but this is good stuff. This one's a little bit harder to find. This one just came out. I had the CD for the longest time. The Who. Oh, I love The Who, but so many albums, don't need them all. So many other big, I mean, this right here is a 2 LP set, has basically everything I need right here. Guys, I threw a lot at you. This is my opinion. That does it for me. I don't need all the big albums. I mean, like, I don't need the discography for most of these bands or artists. Sometimes the greatest hits will do you. Again, that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Do you like greatest hits and compilations? Best ofs? All that stuff? If you do, give me the old thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Do you have some of these? Do you want some of these? Do you need some of these? Or are you one of those guys that has to have the albums? If you do, I get it, you know? But anyway, leave me some comments down below. Leave me the old thumbs up, the like button, all that good stuff. Until next time, I will catch you down the road. Bye.